Hello everyone and welcome to another video game showcase. Today we're going to play Fraxy. This is actually a beta version, I believe, of the game, and basically it is I guess an 8-directional shoot 'em up, and it's pretty nifty. Here, I'll show you some more gameplay of it. It's actually pretty easy to get started with. All you have to do is just go to free play and random, and basically you use your mouse to aim your ship. You left click to shoot, right click. Well, actually, let's go to the movement. WSD is what I have, and then if you right click, you have a little booster, and you can thrust to go fast. Yes, and yeah, you will encounter an enemy core, and I believe you can modify the way the game throws enemies. But yeah, let's go kill this guy. I don't think you can see my mouse cursor, but if you can, then there you go. And yeah, what I have right now is the basic machine gun, and that's usually what you get when you're defaulted. And whenever you kill a core, they leave behind this like triad of powers. And there's actually 4 things you can get. You can get I think energy, max shield, or increase your weapon damage. And if you stay in the center, I believe you get overload. So yeah, here you go. Pretty nifty. It's pretty OP. Yeah, so this is like one boss, and as you can see on the top left, it starts to increase the rank of the enemy, which basically means that they become harder and just become more lethal and aggressive. So yeah, pretty nifty. I'm gonna increase my machine gun, and now this is unfortunately you can't configure your weapons in game. You have to go out. You have to exit the game and go to the config file, and from there you can change the your weapons that you want to use. So for this game, I have a charge ability for my second weapon, which I just went to with mouse wheel, and yeah, it launches an insanely powerful charge stack. And this one, I think it's a light version of it. And this boss, oh, I see, it's a gravity. Oh, it's a gravity boss, yeah. Yep. And there are a lot of different kinds of weapons you can use, not just charge and machine gun. I believe there's like a blaster, which just shoots like basically a larger like bullet without any kind of charge. My favorite is just charge. I think it's this one. But I think they nerfed it in this version. Yeah, they nerfed it. Originally, the original charge I was used to is it would like do this like insane area of effect damage, but I'm glad they kind of nerfed that because it was kind of overpowered. And let's see. Then this one is overload. I think that that makes me get overload power, so that makes me shoot super fast. Too fast. Charge. Charge me, doctor. And that is pretty much the game. So what exactly makes this game special? Well, it's not just the fact that you go up against bosses, and it has some pretty nifty, boss fights that you can have. You can create your own custom boss. So yeah, let's see if I can actually go to the main menu and see if I can configure this. Select. I don't think I have my own custom. But yeah, this is all supposed to be in Japanese, but there should be an English version, but that's a lot of enemies. But yeah, if you go to the edit file, you can actually configure your own boss, and it's pretty cool. And you can go on the internet and look up some pretty nifty creations people have made. You can go up against like a giant robot that like first you have to shoot at these cores that causes it to like break apart, so you have to fight the limbs of it, and it's crazy stuff that people can come up with. Some people just have like an obstacle course boss where it doesn't even move. It's just you have to like dodge these like obstacles and walls, and you can't cheat. Yeah, so it's pretty cool what people come up with. The community's pretty simple though. It's not a very big community, but if you ever are curious to see other bosses or create your own, this game's pretty good with that. Yeah, let's see if I can just bump up the enemy rank to here we go, 100. There you go. BGM change. Yeah, and you can actually have your own custom music, your own custom sound effects. You can change the color of the enemy shots. It's really cool, like what you can do in this game. Okay, now I'm up against a rank 100. I can't read that because it's not English. Yeah, let's see if we can fight this boss. And I probably should explain the UI a little better. So the bottom left is our energy, and whenever you take damage, your energy goes down. Whenever you shoot your weapon, you use up energy. So it's very important to manage your energy carefully so you don't get shot at the wrong time when you're, trying to attack. So yeah. So that is our Energy is our health basically, and our shield. You know what I mean. And the bottom right is our radar, as you can obviously figure out. And yeah, that's pretty much the UI. It's pretty self-explanatory. Um, and yeah. But as you can see, the enemy bullets are pink. What's really cool is you can change. I think you can even like go into the files and change the bullet like looks, if you really wanted to. But I just went in and just changed the color of the bullets to like a pink, something really neon, so it stands out. Yeah, pretty snazzy stuff. Fraxy, again, you can just look it up online. I believe it's made by a Japanese programmer. So other than that, there should be English translations though. I remember one of the first versions I played was in English, and yeah, there should be some kind of version like that. This is one of my favorite bosses actually because it's so cool because it has like these guns and it's just really nifty. It's really cool what people come up with. Unfortunately, I don't have any custom creations, but I can, in fact, show you something just to show you how you would go about that. So without further ado, we'll give us a bit of an intermission. So now we're inside the enemy editor, and let's go create our first enemy, and hopefully I can do this right. We will call him enemy 111. And now let's see, pure simultaneous, sure. Add parts, I believe this is it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A big core, yes. Let's just do a core. I can change the core, okay, to a block. Cool. Nifty. Let's do cancer core. That sounds pretty vile. So, okay. Now we add a part. Sweet. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's make this a wall. We can. Where art thou? Where art thou? Ring plate. Here we go. Plates. Wow, that's a lot of plates. That's a lot of plates. So you can already tell you get a lot of stuff to work with. And I think you can even change the graphics of these of all these like things too. So it's just there's so much customizability. This game is very mod friendly, or at least I guess very customizable friendly. You know what I'm saying though, right? Like it gives you a lot of stuff, and that's really where the game shines. It's not so much in the gameplay. The gameplay's good, but it's the fact that you can customize. So this game is kind of like an artsy game. It really relies on players to be creative, and if the players can do such a thing, they can really enjoy. Oh, you'll see what I'm trying to create. I'm going to create the most insanely awesomest, the greatest boss ever. You'll see. It's going to be so awesome. So good. And I think you can kind of tell like what's going on, hopefully. You can see there are different parts, so you can kind of see how you can make joints for the enemy boss. And you just look up tutorials, or you just figure it out on your own. I think this thing, if you really take the time to learn it, it's pretty easy to understand. Alright, so we're going to speed this up along, and you'll be able to see the final creation once it's done. Oh yeah. You will not be ashamed. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so now that we're back, I have created my new enemy. You might have just seen a preview of him. We're going to call it Shoop da Whoop. Shoop da Whoop. And we're going to save it. Save all data. Parts count 15. Okay, we'll call this Shoop fed.fed. Okay, cool. Hopefully this works, and I will see you guys around in a little bit. Okay, and we're back. Let's get on to this. So, I've created my new enemy. I actually had to modify him a little bit because he was actually facing the wrong way. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, Shoop da Whoop is right here. Yes, and let's fight my creation that I've made. Yes. All right. And guess what he does? Yep, he's pretty crazy. There you go. His walls, you can't really destroy his walls, so you gotta go for the core. That's what you gotta go for. But there's a way to make it indestructible. I'm too lazy, I guess. Yeah, I am lazy. It's a pretty amateur boss. It's pretty bad. Actually, it's bad. Yeah. And yeah, that's my boss. So you can create your own bosses, and there's a lot of creative freedom with this. You just gotta know about the technical like problems, like being able to know like which direction you want the boss to face and stuff. Let's see if I can Let's see if I can. Oh yes, okay. I'm gonna fight 4 shoop de whoops, and they're all gonna be level 100. Random positioning. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a disaster. This is. Oh my gosh, I'm screwed. Oh my. I am screwed. Wait, where's the third one? Where's the fourth one? My question. There's only 3. What kind of what kind of balderdash? This is balderdash, I say. This is balderdash. Oh, whoa! Die, fool! Ah! Yeah, that kills you pretty fast. I need more lasers though. More lasers so you just die instantly the moment you touch it. But there you go. Fraxy, everyone. Is a free-to-play game. You can find it online just by looking up Fraxy. And yeah, you can create your own bosses and customize quite a bit in this game. So it's a bit of a, I guess, a mod game almost. I will see you guys in another episode, and that is all.